Welcome to the 2010 SSP Adult Beverage Program. This is Trip Hosley. I'm Christopher Gainey. We want to spend some time with you and kind of go over where we're going to head for the year 2010 for our liquor program. Our goal is to make us more consistent, give us a better value, and drive quality within all of our operations. Our other goal is to make sure that everybody has the proper development and training as we move forward to give us the brand separation we need compared to our business competitors. So Trip is going to spend some time with you today going over some of the quality of operations that we do on a daily basis and hopefully get us to a level that will exceed expectations to all of our customers that use us every day.
All right, I'm really excited about this. Bartending is my passion. I've been doing it for 20 years. I love it. I love every day of it. I'm really excited to start bringing some of this stuff into the SSP business. We're going to bring in fresh juices. We're going to bring in some high-end spirits that we've never had before. We're going to replace all the spirits in the well that you've never heard of with the stuff that with some stuff that's much higher quality, allowing us to make sure that every single cocktail we make for our guests starts at a base level that we're proud of and builds on top of that. So we're going to go through a couple of techniques, easy ways to make the drinks pop, make them taste a little better, make them look better, and help you drive top-line sales. Because at the end of the day, I'm here because I think the bartenders at SSP can make more money by serving better cocktails and by taking advantage of all the new products that we're bringing into the line. So I'm looking forward to it. If you have any questions, just email me back. I'm happy to answer them all.
So our challenge for the future is to become the best bar operator in the airports in the United States of America. And with the training you're going to get in the next couple of days, that'll get us there. Have a great afternoon.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to run you through the SSP glassware package real quickly. This is all the new glassware. It goes with the new program, the new alcohols, the new juices, all the good stuff we're doing to bring the image of our bars up and make sure that we're giving a better standard to our guests. So this is our 16-ounce mixing glass. It's a pint glass, same thing we're going to use for draft beer. There's also a 20-ounce glass. Looks exactly the same. I don't have one, but it looks exactly the same. It's going to be for your large draft beer in units that sell a large draft. This becomes your utility glass. This is a 12-ounce. It's what we're going to make our vodka tonic, Jack and Coke. Most of our cocktails go in this. Super stable, stackable. I think you're going to like it. And then this is our new rocks or bucket. This is what we're going to serve anything that's neat or on the rocks. And finally, of course, our 1 1/4 ounce shot glass. We've moved our standard pour from an ounce up to an 1 1/4 ounce, so you got to make sure we have 1 1/4 ounce shot glasses. So when somebody's ordering a shot of Jack or a shot of Jaeger, you've got the right glassware for it. On the stemware side, we've got a nice tall champagne flute. We've got a 16-ounce utility glass for wines. We're going to serve both our red and white by the glass in this. And this should always be paired with the Libby decanter. This is a 5-ounce decanter. We're going to use it to measure our by the glass pour to help control costs and make sure that we give the guests a better experience. Again, we'll go through that in a minute. Brandy snifter. The 7-ounce martini glass. If you've got the 10s or the 12s or those monsters, you got to get rid of them because we're over pouring all of the product into them and it's killing our costs. So make sure you got the 7-ounce because that'll bring everything back in line. And finally, the squall glass, sometimes called the Hurricane. This is a 14-ounce glass. We're going to use it for our feature cocktails, for iced teas, always for the Bloody Mary. This is, again, just to bring some of those special cocktails that we're making to the forefront so that when we present them, they look the best they can with our guests. Other small things that really are a big impact on the program, black unwrapped straws. Been in lots of the bars where we're still using paper-covered straws or clear plastic straws. We want to get rid of those and get the black plastic. These commit a better sense of quality to the guest, and they're just very important in making sure that we bring everything up to that level. Same thing with the picks. If you're stabbing your olives with toothpicks or with the picks with the fringe on the end, we want to switch to black plastic picks. Cisco carries these products, so don't tell me they're hard to find. These are a 7 3/4 inch, and then the shorter ones are the 5 3/4 inch. So those are the two size straws you should have. No more stir sticks. If you want to put a stir stick in a drink, use a straw. That way they can drink it faster and get another one. That's the basics that we're gonna work with to create all of the cocktails for the rest of the program. And then on top of that, there's some certain standard tools. A set of these tools have been sent to all of the bars. If you need more, you can order them from Wasserstrom.com. Standard tin shaker, nothing new there. That's what we're going to shake all the cocktails with. I've got a Hawthorne strainer. This is the one you probably all have in your bars already. We use it on top of the standard tin to strain the ice out of up drinks. We also are going to use a julep strainer, which we'll get into later. I'll show you how to use that one. Muddler, we got these nice big muddlers so that if you are muddling cocktails, you don't have to mess with that with a small kind of standard one. This makes it a lot easier. Standard bar spoon for stirring drinks. Channel knife. Many of you may not have used a channel knife before. There's a quick video on how to use it, how to make a twist. It's a great piece. It's easy to use. It's a great show for the guest, and it's a way for us to make fresh garnishes without using knives in secure areas. And also, I have some tongs here. You may or may not use them in your bar, but here in California, I like to use tongs when we touch all the fruit. So this is the basic gear that we're going to use to make all the drinks in the program. And if you have trouble finding any of this stuff, just send me an email, because it's all available from washroom.com, and you should be able to log on and order it anytime you need it. Okay, you're going to hear everybody talking across the business here at SSP about improving the quality of guest experience, improving the value of what we're providing to our guests. We talk about it here with the use of fresh juices, fresh produce. The other thing we've done is we brought in what we're calling our first-class well. Traditionally, the well spirits, the stuff that you're reaching down for, is like the lowest price spirit you can find. And you're kind of hiding it from the guests. You don't want them to see it because you're trying to save money. You're buying stuff in a plastic bottle. We're getting away from all of that. We want to make sure that every single cocktail we serve is the kind of cocktail we would drink ourselves, or we would serve to the people that we care about. And the first step in doing that is to make sure that every product in our first-class well is something that we're proud to serve and proud to drink. And I think that we've done a great job with that. Sobieski vodka is kind of a newcomer here in the U.S. It's fantastic Polish vodka. It's got a little rye base to it, but it is gorgeous spirit. You're going to love it. And it really sets the tone for the rest of our well. New Amsterdam gin, another new product. This one's actually a product out of the U.S. New Amsterdam being the old school name for New York City, not necessarily for Holland. But this is a great gin. It's coming in at a fantastic price point for us. But if you're a gin lover, you're going to be very happy with the product coming out of our well. It's got the juniper flavor. It's got the profile we're looking for. It's just a gorgeous product. Of course, Cruzan rum out of St. Croix. Cruzan's been a growing brand for a long time. They come in, they're doing a lot of great work with us, and the rum itself is just clear, it's aged, it's a beautiful flavor profile, it's a fantastic cocktail rum. Sauza Gold, this is one product I want you guys to be on the lookout for. This is a very, very high-end gold tequila to have in the well. It is the one opportunity you have to mess up behind your bar, though. Because Sauza Hornitos is also a gold product, but it's much higher price, much higher quality. So you want to make sure that you're not mixing up your Sauzas. This is Sauza Gold. This is Sauza Hornitos. The bottles are very distinctive, but if you're just thinking about Sauza, you could make a mistake. So let's make sure we get the Sauza Gold, because it's a great, great product. Triple Sec, De Kuyper is our partner for Triple Sec and for all of our sort of flavored liqueurs. Again, they're just a good, solid offering across the board. They've got every flavor we could ever want. And it's a high-quality product to be putting in your cocktails. And, of course, Jim Beam. What else would you anchor your well with than the classic American whiskey? Jim Beam needs no introduction, and certainly anybody coming in asking you for whiskey and Coke or bourbon and Coke is going to be absolutely thrilled that you're not pouring something that he's never heard of out of a plastic bottle. You're picking up the classic black and white Jim Beam, and they're going to love it. Down in the well, we're using the fresh lemon, lime, and orange juice. Depending on what your unit is, that's going to depend on those brands. As far as cranberry juice, we're using Ocean Spray Cranberry. It's across the board. Again, comes in the great pack, so you don't have to mess with it. You just put the little top on and off you go. Red Bull, there can be no substitute behind the bar if you're going to make energy drink cocktails. This is the flavor profile everybody's looking for. Red Bull, sugar-free Red Bull, and of course the Dimitri's Bloody Mary mix. Again, we'll show you how to use all these things later on, but this Bloody Mary mix is going to solve all your issues and make it very easy for us to put out that super high quality, consistent across the country Bloody Mary that we've been looking for. To complement all of this, we want to use fresh garnishes, fresh fruits. Depending on your unit, depending on what kind of display you have, you want to get the fresh fruit out where people can see it. If you've got all your garnishes down below in ice because that's the health code, or because you've gotten some kind of issues, that's all well and good. Try to get some fresh fruit displayed in some other way. Put it in a glass jar in the back bar so that people see that fresh fruit and know that you're putting fresh ingredients in their cocktail. Even though you might be grabbing your garnish from down below, they see the fresh fruit, they make that association. So this is really the base of our whole program. By putting in this first class well, everything else builds upon it. This allows us to get a premium cocktail pricing at our base level because we can back it up by using real high quality spirits, and then it opens us up to upsell on the quality side to our premium, super premium products, and it really with all of this selection, with the 50 more that are behind me, you know, you're going to be able to make about 90% of the cocktails that people are asking for these days. If you look across the hallway at our competitors or at your competitors in your airport, you know, they only have 18, 20 liquors back there. They can't really act like a real bar. They can't offer the guest everything they want. But what I need from you is I need you to concentrate on what we do have and not on what we don't have. There's thousands of spirits. There's hundreds of thousands of wines. People are always going to come and ask you for things that we don't have. What I need you to do is concentrate on what we do have. So when somebody asks for a specific vodka or a specific gin or a specific tequila, instead of responding, no, we don't have that, say, wow, you know what? We have these 3 great tequilas, or we have these great gins, or we have these fantastic vodkas. And really push them on what we do have, because we have a wider selection than anybody else in the airport, and everything we sell you can be proud of.